go. There you go. We're not good. I'm streaming. You're on TikTok Live, buddy.
The veteran kicker Robbie Gould set to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. From the 10.
Oh, that's me!
Phillies offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Are you calling plays?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sanders. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And some room to maneuver. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Well, what's up, Death B? No, unless it's the A.J. Brown cross or I can't remember what it's called. Go to A.J. Brown.
Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the
Do I
defense
know
set
who
back
you are?
on their
No, I
heels.
don't.
Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard.
Hey!
Touchdown, Eagles.
Yeah, I think so.
Dallas Goddard, 40 yards.
I'm gonna go to YouTube
And
second.
the Eagles march right down the field in 3 plays to
You're
claim
what?
the
Yo,
early
that's it.
advantage.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And it's now a 7-0
Yeah,
game.
they said that. Bro, I got this new Pro controller, so like I'm insanely fast, and I got patterns. So I see you.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, coughs up the foot.
Yeah.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things,
you
want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. And a lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
Yeah.
Not a ton of room to work with. They'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. Purdy now to throw. His throw incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, he'll run to the challenge.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
Yeah, that's what it's called, Jersey. Sam. On the Eagles.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. Oh, he's got a little
I tripped on
and
it.
he works it past the 30 yards to the 25. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Wait,
A lot of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout. And that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I'm right. Exactly! You just read it.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown.
I know, I'm running it now, but
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Yes.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts.
I could have got that sorry,
knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield or man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Why is their defense good?
Down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell into
and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
You know, he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down.
He
Now,
timed
meanwhile,
it.
they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete.
It's hard
The
to
Eagles unable to convert there on 4th, and the 49ers are going to get the football back.
All right.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Here,
From the
let me
22,
tell you
2nd and 8.
this.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Whenever we call a game that's in the snow, we have to focus a little bit more, trying to make sure we've got the right numbers on players that we're calling, right? The right guys in the game. Think about the guys on the field. Their focus has to really increase as well, because so many things coming at you, you got to make sure that you're really locked in on taking care of the ball.
Or if you don't, you cough it up like they did right there. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Good job there getting his tight end involved, because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
Yeah, I'll
on
tell
the
you.
jet sweep with Brown. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. Loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They tried to catch him by surprise there on 3rd down, but this defense, they were all over the jet sweep.
And it's oftentimes all about what you're doing on the backside of the defense, whether it's the defensive end or the outside backer, who's setting the edge. And if they don't get blown off the line of scrimmage, they can really wreck a play. And in this case, they were able to make the tackle for a loss as a result.
Fine. That's good.
On 4th down, they're going to try the jet sweep. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're still in search of an initial first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
It was a sack. It was about a sack. So it's not really.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit.
And
I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to reliable. Kick the ball to the post.
Actually,
that's darn right.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
If I can a little bit faster.
And he's missed now his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit
it's a run. It's a run.
The quarterback an expected passing situation.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Yeah, I tried.
They've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
This will be fielded at the 17.
Ooh.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Such an impressive punt return, 83 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. Here's the script for...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is incomplete.
I'm actually going deeper. It's making me... I just get excited.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead, they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
From the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they'll take over inside the 45 to the 44-yard line.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball. We just saw there that's difficult to do. But just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on. But the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 5 yards remain on second down. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. 7 yards
the
there
pass
at
is
first
bad.
down.
I wouldn't got. All right, what was
We've
that?
seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it's enough to get them a first down. And it continues.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 32 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Imagine the dude,
Still in the first quarter, and look out, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
I don't know if he's faster than 50.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. Ray McCloud return.
Hold on, did you see I died? Hold up, time.
Yeah.
Where? Oh, yeah.
Offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
Check them out.
This button.
Alright, how do I play it?
X.
Oh, yes.
I think that might have been me. Oh.
You see that?
Oh.
Ew. I wish it actually made them fall into the ground.
They're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
They probably did say that.
They'll start out here.
No, you're not doing that, little bro.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will set up shop with
yeah, he will.
Position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them,
we go.
I'm the best. For an Eagles touchdown.
Yeah.
A.J. Brown with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles.
It might take a while. I think it's going to take. Let's finish this game and then we'll go down and watch the ball.
All right, we gotta look down. Live scoring. All right, we're both at 10 points. How'd she get 10 points?
I think you should do just notes.
What? How did she have 10 points? How does she have 10 points? No one scored. I've scored, but she hasn't scored. This game bugging.
Bring it on. Hurts will throw.
You could have told me. I could have blocked it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Now on first down, it's Purdy.
Hey.
That's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
This is our pick for
Eagles are going to take possession of the
and having a bad
football. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. 2nd and 14. They'll send Brown in motion right. Play action. Here's Hurts.
X. Oh, wait.
And this is taken in at the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And that goes for a gain of 31. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown.
You can get into the back.
Here in the opening quarter. And the Eagles are an extra point
outside
away
in the
from
back.
going up by 40. Elliott now to add the extra point. Now, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
I think Elliott's actually good when we can get it in the end. We got it good.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Been a nightmare of a first quarter for him. 2 interceptions, 1 return for a touchdown. As he starts again here, 1st and 10.
Sure. Maybe.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And some room to work. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. They run with McCaffrey off the option. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It was a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
I love it when
Birdie with it on 3rd and long.
Oh, that's all.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
If that didn't fall, you would have had that.
Down, they actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion to bring up 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. This is fielded at the 7. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him as it is.
Alright, so next time I get it, if I don't score a touchdown, that means you can get it. But if I do score a touchdown, that means I get it again.
Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one goes for 36 yards.
Well, we've said it many times, Charles, when you have weapons like this at the wide receiver position, just get them the football any way that you can, and here it's in the run game.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Samson Abuka showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A sizable gain there, 9 yards as they get it back to a 3rd and 5.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
This will be caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
But Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down.
1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Eagles extend their lead yet again. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter, they're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they put up, I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this league could become.
And boy, we're talking about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tackle and 2 more.
It never actually
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick.
Gotta do this perfectly, okay? Or do that.
And the 49er hands team does its job. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? you almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried, they just didn't get it done.
From the 35 on second down. Purdy, man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and move in the right direction.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
On second down, McCaffrey, and able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage. Not sure what happened out there, but looked like the timing was a little off on that. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up. Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 30.
I would probably the only one who's done
5, touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there with his second touchdown in this first half. And the Eagles take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Everything right now going on for this crew. A chance to put 3 on the board at least, but it winds up being blocked and returned the other way.
And any hope they had, likely gone at this point. You might want to think about clearing the bench a little bit, let some other guys play.
And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end.
Now a hit and a loose football, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. San Francisco set to go on offense.
Oh my God, this is why we don't let them do it in the
not an easy situation.
This is not. 5th? 4th fumble? It's like a 3rd. What are you tripping, bro? Like 48 sucks, bro. He could have got that.
Bro, it was his.
It was in his hands.
In the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying.
And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the and the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Tries now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now.
Oh, wait.
So some of the great coaches in the past, you know what they've always said? I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Hurts.
Oh my. Hold on.
We gotta use it. round 1. Oh my god.
Yo, that was insane.
He just like one-handed. Wait, go back. Bro, you gotta put that in short. Oh my god. Bro, you gotta make.
Yo, that was kind of that's a hit top.
One hand, bro. You should make that into short.
Oh my. AJ Brown's cooking, bro.
Oh
I gotta save that, bro. Holy crap.
On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this first half. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. You know, we've discussed this before, and we've seen it in practices, extra periods being put in for the offense on these 2-point tries. But the defense, they're beefing up their support as well in practice.
They absolutely have to. If people are going to go for 2 and try and gain those advantages and make it tougher on your team as the game goes along, you have to be in a position to stop those. You can't let them get the advantage. So, yes, the defensive teams, they're putting in that extra time on 2-point plays as well.
Fielded right around the 8. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He was intercepted on that last drive, the 3rd one he's thrown in this first half alone. He'll look to right the ship here, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. On 3rd and short, option left. Now the ball comes loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Sorry.
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy. All these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we've gotten a lot of turnovers. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. It's a gain of 34. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it.
What? Oh, I can't.
And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles just continue to roll. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as he'll go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Negative.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Takes it at the 7.
I didn't
run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And now
I
this offense comes back out onto the field. Has it well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got him. It's Samuel. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go option to the short side. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
It'll be a gain of 5. It's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Purdy from the gun. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here.
Flushed out right.
Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, we actually have that.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. 2nd and 2. They run with McCaffrey off the option.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they need to move the sticks. McCaffrey running up the middle. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Up the gun, McCaffrey. And he'll get 4 there down to about the 12-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Here's Purdy.
And it is incomplete.
You have to watch him.
Because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
The kick by Gold is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again.
And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think so slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. So he got 9 yards that time, but he needed 10, and it brings up 4th and 1.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with this 4th down call.
Not.
Okay, break. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. He's got room at the 30.
It's been
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have got it on cruise control. And that rushing touchdown is fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Elliott good on the extra point, and a route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. The 49ers offense now. They work their way back onto the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a... As I go into the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that will be incomplete.
Obviously searching for the first touchdown this game. And that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
This is taken at about the 14. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
Brown with it, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
No, you don't. Hey, we got this one. What is that?
A.J. Brown.
We gotta do whatever celebration they do. Yeah, you. Come on. Alright, bro. Lunge around. Okay, bro. Lunge around. Hey. Whatever celebration they do, alright.
And from the 20, and the Eagles are pouring it on. Elliott on for the extra point.
I think he must have been
And the route is on here in this first half. Hardly any
time taken off the clock there. 2 plays, and they find the end zone for 6 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From the 6.
I'm pretty sure this is the record. So. No, because the record is
the 49er offense now making their way out onto the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling with this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion or give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort. Turn it into a successful.
Now here's a one for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Oh, man. Just when the D thought they had the answer for it, he went and changed the question. Surprises him by taking off himself. Is able to set up his offense pretty with a 1st and goal.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles extend their lead yet again.
Well, we've talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2. If you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch partner for both of those units in there. Kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And now the ball's out near midfield. By the Eagles.
I know you got the ball, bro.
Always costly to cough up.
Alright, let's do this. Where is him? Alright, look at this. He throws it? Look at it. I hit him right there, and the ball's loose. See?
Where? No, that's me, because you see the red?
Oh, that was you? I honestly thought that was me.
So adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goddard on his way to a monster game.
Should not have picked this.
And the Eagles just continue to roll.
All right, come on.
So not only is that his third touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
We have to.
Defensively,
we have
to come up with to slow him down because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches, and being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So
all right, we have to get an exact.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon.
And then we're going to pause the game and go downstairs.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24.
All right.
Well, the 49ers getting set to trot out there. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something.
Heads up. And he coughed it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 41-yard line. And now
I think it
drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now.
It's into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 31 yards. And the Eagles have got it on cruise control.
Or we have to get at least 200. Alright.
explain.
Do what? For real.
The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says.
I mean,
They'll
no, this
look to
is
throw.
Looking
end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. Now a hit on the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And that one is his second fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that? Do you keep him
I
in
got
that
you. I
role,
would
or
have
do you
heard
bring
him,
someone else
but
in
I'll
at
let
this
you do
time?
it.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, I think you got this, bro. This is another thing I have to do. Alright, guess what? Yeah, you pulled it too far, so mine's already open. I would be doing it. Oh, wait, there's something. I'll be back.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. He spins free. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are pouring it on. And partner, are you kidding me? With this game that he's having, we are in uncharted waters like we've never seen before.
Just think, if he keeps every football from all the touchdowns scored today, does he need to build a new trophy room?
Yeah. A couple trophy rooms. Maybe a whole home for a trophy room.
A phenomenal performance, and I'll guarantee you, he's going to reward the rest of the offensive unit after this as well for helping him get to this number.
He better. This is just unreal. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
But I can't break up his legs.
From the 6. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Your head went straight into his nuts, bro. He's not having kids everywhere. I swear that your head went straight into his nuts. I swear. They have cups, though, so. I swear. From my angle, it was.
No, from this angle, bro.
Yeah. Almost.
Oh, no,
it's so close. I honestly thought.
I'm right on his back, did it.
I was like, so like you would not have
kids. Oh, bro, it looks like I think he might have broken his leg. Have you ever seen that? Like in an NFL, someone did that to an NFL player and he broke his leg.
No. Oh, did you see Alvin Kamara breaking that one commentator's dude leg? That was on the side.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Oh, I
swear. First catch of the game for George Kittle. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. Just over a minute to go before.
Alright, let's try it. This cord isn't really working the best.
What? Oh, yeah, last one's
Purdy to throw it on first down.
That was insane. Yo, wait,
Darius Slay with a pick.
I
just
don't think it was a win.
It was, because he had one hand and tucked it in. That was like that catch made by Justin Harris.
I don't think that was a win. Was it? Oh, it's not.
Right. Interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustment.
He's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. Oh, he's brought down. Remember here,
no, I won this one.
They got to get to the line quick.
I'm so mad.
No, you can just press this. You don't have to go there.
Hold on. Look at this. How do I zoom in? Frick!
It's fine.
No.
No, just press this.
Frick.
No. Squares zoom in. Just go.
Look at his hand.
He's grabbing your nuts and like.
Oh.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan. Well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half.
No, that was fun.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter.
Lincoln, just stop pausing it.
Let's see, Benny. Oh, that freaking. Oh. All right, Devin Achane is at 10. Aaron Rodgers is. Oh my God, Lamar Jackson is 7.
3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
The game I need him to do good, he does bad. But the game I need him to do bad.
This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. Taking in at the 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
This be surprised about a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not, because you know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the first half.
Javon Hargrave there on the stop.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Purdy.
No.
Got a man by McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
This is like
a gain of 10 and a 49.
I'm pretty sure I know what these are, but okay. Yeah.
You will look fire with these ones or these ones?
Maybe.
I feel like you will.
They're like 1,000 though.
Bro,
or one Yeezy was.
No, so that was Yeezy, and then Yeezy, and the reason why there's someone's having those,
and they'll try to run the option here.
I just saw the goal.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
I just saw the play. I knocked it out of his hands, but I still saw the play. I ran into you,
hey, I'm all
and then you couldn't get
it. Plays and getting takeaways.
It's okay that I go and replay. Yeah. Alright, I ran into you, Look at this. I'm pretty sure I did.
You did.
Look at this.
See, I was ready to, but
You would have got that. But then I'm pretty sure I hit him out of his hands.
and then you came and hit him.
Bam. Came out of his hands, and then you got it. That's funny. That's funny.
All right, so
interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take the blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
And some space here. And they're going
Peace,
to have
God,
this
that's
across midfield and inside the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. They find some open field here.
You're insane.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 43 yards. And the Eagles take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say they're a lot of grit.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
That was my fault, Jim. Honestly, Jake Elliott, that was my business.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
I'm sure.
Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And he returns this to the 22. The Niners set to take over on offense. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many breaks like this no matter how the game looks like people going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare.
A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Ballooning to nowhere to go. He lost the football.
Right. You got it. You got the safety.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because the defense got it. They were already within the shadow of the goalpost.
And you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And it's fielded at the 34. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but it's brought down after a huge return here. And this offense set up in a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They go play action with Hurts. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
All right, easy pickup.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown.
Yo!
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown finding the end zone yet again. And the Eagles extend their lead yet again. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But Charles,
I'm insane, bro.
Okay. Oh, you were about to run it.
I should have kept on running, bro.
Bro, I came in and I went.
Yeah, I saw you get that one, dude. I kind of thought that dude was gonna get me, but not. Look at them, they're wrestling, man.
Well, I have not seen Jason Kelsey actually. I want you to get Jason Kelsey.
You can't do that.
Positive with the lead that they've built here. They've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The 49ers settling in for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played,
Alright, that should have been it. Out of the freaking ball.
And then this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
I'm gonna be a safety.
To throw again on 2nd down. Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they'll take over.
I got it going. I just want to show you something. I'm giving credit to that dude, but look at this. Bam. Threw it. Look at it. I'm right there.
No, I'm red.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait. Sorry, I'm not.
I missed.
Boom. Bam. He juked me out like insanely good. Bam. And I want to see this. Yeah, you hit him right there, and then you go and grab the ball. That was insane. All right, Jesse. Trust, I'm gonna do it.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And some room to roll now. Did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line.
Yeah.
Big play
It's hard to
there
do.
for Philly. 43 yards on the ground. When you talk about catching a defense off guard, they were not expecting jet sweep at all there.
Well, he was 10 yards down before the defense even knew where to hit.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles get another 3rd quarter.
I don't know how you do it first.
Add on to that lead. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Hurts will throw. That's caught. And he will not make it to the goal line. His try for 2 is going to come up empty. That's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
Oh, he lost that. Oh, yeah, you said good. Bro, that on the best player in the world. That was kind of.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Yeah, I thought it was 2.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Oh, that should have been. That should have been. Oh my God!
Bring him down just outside of the 15. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
Isaiah liked it. I need to drop him down. He's still horrible.
But we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is how do they play a clean game the rest of this week, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB.
Oh, bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone.
Problems there on the option and a costly turnover.
Yeah, partner, you know how we watch practice sometimes and we see those drills where the quarterback's running with the football and they're swinging pads at him and the brooms are out and they're trying to poke at the football.
I'm sorry, I had to.
I have a feeling next week there'll be an extra session of that each and every day.
I'm the best one to play.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
All right, if you don't score this
That'll
match,
go in the books as a loss of 20, and that's going to bring up a second and forever. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. Oh, he's got some
if this thing was faster, I'd be okay.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
It's probably the ball. All right.
If you dive, you have to dive. Surf. Alright, let's go.
You're insane.
He flat out can't be stopped. And the Eagles are able to capitalize
all right, I want to do
on
the best man
by
thing.
turning it into 6 points. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that is, I think he caught it. He did.
All right, that was
out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
That was what's he doing?
Same, but
now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Takes it at the 7. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
I do not want to be in a dog car, bro. All of us are like 200, 300
They're
pounds.
looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
That's not.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Did I touch you?
He's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
What? It's like a balcony.
Elliott now to have the extra point.
You should try to hit the bottom of
the right upright, and it's no good.
Try to go for
and you can bet they're bridging 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Here's McLeod from his end zone.
That was
no easy run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively.
Well, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you have your phone.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
You got to figure the first.
We should watch football clips.
In the quarterback will slide. The JV.
The more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Look how far I'm digging.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Purdy now to throw.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Right where this second down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
All on me. Win the game.
Fielded at the 20.
I'm trying.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
It has to be
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field, do their thing, and save some of this for the next time out.
A very solid gain of 27. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he's got room. The 20. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9.
I'm gonna get this touchdown.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Give him 9 yards on the carry there. Good run. And now 2nd and goal.
Oh, dude.
Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. On the sneak, it's Hurts.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Jalen Hurts scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Eagles just continue to roll. They'll lead on for the extra point. Fake it. And this one's incomplete.
No. 12 times 12 equals 144.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Oh my God.
Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
90 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
He's going to keep this again.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Eagles have recovered.
And this is one of the dangers of letting your quarterback run the football. Now, look, he goes through ball security drills just like a running back does. But most of the time, the quarterback swings the ball away from his body, and in traffic, sometimes they forget to protect it.
Oh, yeah.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll take this outside of the end zone, and my goodness, that is going to be a safety. So give 2 points to the defense. They were in hot pursuit there, and in the end, they forced him out of bounds.
He just wondered how he was going to get out of this one, Brandon. We saw him painting himself into a corner, and finally has nowhere to go but out the side of the end zone.
How would that not have... Sorry.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive. That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it. If we do, we get a chance to
get straight in the lead. Bro, let's go on my class.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Come on, dude.
No, bottled up. It's out. It's loose.
Yeah, you got that.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. When you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
My goodness, it'll be a disastrous loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a second and about a mile here. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. From here to run. Oh, he goes up top. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown finding the end zone yet again. And the Eagles take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's incomplete.
I was trying to see if we can catch it. Hey, we're already up on it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And that was about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You trail them by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly, so you know they'll be squeezing the rock.
What happened?
No.
What happened?
You know how Brooks has been doing some?
What happened? Did you pass him? That's so dumb.
They just have to be careful not to go so hard at doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. He's a little too aggressive there from his Mike linebacker spot.
Sometimes you jump into gaps trying to draw them off sides. This time he tripped himself.
You know, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to act like I believe in that.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Jennings. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter.
And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
Bam! That's a fun.
The ball's out, fumble near midfield, and they'll set
That's
him
what I
straight
was
into territory at the 45-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case,
get out!
Never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Alright, that's not
My word, it'll be nothing short of a monstrous loss on the play, and that'll bring up a third down and very long.
Alright.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he's got some space here.
What was that?
And down he'll go at the 25.
Oh, we gotta get the trust. Alright.
The crazy sequence.
Let me get this.
Huge
Alright,
game that
trust.
time, but it still leaves them well short for fourth down.
What do you do? No. Stop. No, you're not doing stop.
They're going to try and throw. This is Smith with a grab. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
On first down, Purdy.
Open man is Samuel, complete.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Holding offense.
Alright, what is it? First. Accept.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Purdy.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
But
he'll take this back down inside the 20.
Me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
All right, make sure you're acting exactly.
It fights him off. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
This is a little...
Let's make a fix. Right. Trips right. What's it called? Jet sweep block. Ready? Right. That's it.
Because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all
I was just
translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down.
Alright, be quiet. Let me go at you.
From these ace pass rushers.
Stop.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Well, for a play that didn't look like much at the snap, that jet sweep turned into a big play in a hurry.
And how about how they ran the play? Because they obviously caught the defense out of position, not expecting that one, and that turned into a nice chunk of yardage.
Hail Mary, because
but
we
how
need to
about
get
the
the first out, and then we need to go back again.
Most of the times we see on the jet sweep, they punch it forward. So
we still got to do a Hail Mary.
It's just an incomplete pass. Here, you got to execute it well. Otherwise, it's a fumble.
That one was some strange.
The Eagles on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and forever. He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect, incomplete.
Wait. Stop.
Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions.
Throw to,
that one. It falls incomplete.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter, how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. They overloaded that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Another try after the first down sack. Purdy,
if I don't
his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
You gotta go to the... You're trying to get those... I need this, bro. You got it.
I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy.
And he goes out of bounds without getting rid of it. A big loss.
Got 2 tries.
All right.
All right, man. Trips. Okay.
You can't do that.
I can do this.
Oh, you
He
can't.
goes down as a...
I gotta break up. Trips left. Jets sweep block. Ready?
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now
You
they're
get
dealing
it
with a 3rd and long.
Well, that's a wide
All right,
when
do
you
it
take
again.
that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. They're going to try the jet sweep on 3rd and long. Hurdles over it. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for 4th down.
Let's go now.
Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Here we go.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown.
Wait, remember.
My goodness, it'll be a disastrous loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and forever.
I think this is good.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. Oh, up and over. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Get away!
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. So they go a little deeper in the playbook there. Get the wide receiver the ball, running it, and it proves fruitful.
Love the call. When you got a guy who has running back skills, you want him to touch the ball as well, not just out wide where you throw it to him. Make sure you hand it to him or toss it to him and let him go to work.
He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown. Devontae Smith, 53 yards. And the Eagles continue to pour it on here in the 4th. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was such a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Fielded right around the 8. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Throwing here, Purdy. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise. The way that this one is gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. He's been terrific so far. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. That's fielded at the 8-yard line.
I'm just so excited that I don't.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one.
No, I can't make up the
and will come the offense as they take over. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. Well, CD, we are witnessing something that I never thought that I would witness. I would imagine you never thought this, too. I mean, we have a team taking the field in an NFL game, and they are up by triple. Oh, he fakes a spike. He's going to float this over the middle deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
Be pulled in. What?
Challenge. No. Right, that one. No, I want to do it. Forrest, go.
Bro, do you have like the ball down there?
He's not gonna say it.
I want to be all the time because you guys have both been get the ban all the time. I'll call him up right now.
Oh, bro, he's insane.
Bro, that should be your screensaver. Imagine just having it. Oh my god.
Oh. What'd you say?
No. He said, shut up. I said, get your calories.
I don't. You're weird if you know. I don't think anybody knows that.
Yo, I'm at Lincoln's house right now. Do you want to play some football?
No. I told you. He never wants to play football.
Do you think he's on football? No, not football. Do you think he's on Madden? Not Madden, Fortnite.
Yeah.
Stupid. Alright, Ross, come on. I have a question. When we eat, can we eat outside? I'm gonna dip my feet in the pool.
You're so weird. Why no one wants to do that?
I do. I'm gonna accidentally freeze it. I never do that in my clothes. Have you ever accidentally fell in your pool?
Yeah.
Like with clothes on and everything?
Yeah.
Do you start swimming or just get out immediately?
Just get out immediately.
Do you do it a lot?
It was in the December.
Oh, that explains a lot. No. Alright, bro, let's play.
Charles, it certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule, trying to get 4 downs on first down, they did that plus 3.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown.
Stop.
Just running in.
I don't suck. I don't suck.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
Trust me, sir.
Alright, I was practicing. What? I was practicing dunk. Bro, you could do this. You're like, jump off this and like. Exactly what I did. Sit back. I'm taking a towel off. What? I'm taking this towel. Putting it right here. Where is it? Oh well. We're not playing basketball then. Yeah. Monkey's fine. We should put for Halloween. We should put this on here. You want to put it on the PC? Or do you want to put basketball? Or for Halloween, this is the hype shatter. What you know? How? You just gotta start. You gotta put it. Oh, okay. My mom, whenever my mom said once, when you call yourself short, my mom said, you're not short. And he said, you don't have to lie. You don't have to lie. And I said, okay, you're short.
was in trouble. Stop!
What is actually?
You don't know what actually means?
No, what actually means like stop hitting it.
Alright, try and shoot.
Shoot.
Also, I could, even though I can't really.
No, I'm sorry, bro. Wait.
This is correct. I'm trolling, bro. Look at this. I just need this to flip.
I will scream as loud as I can. Okay.
Put that away.
Why?
Move. Oh my god.
You know that don't get for a minute.
No. Alright, what's the outside of Facebook? Oh, like go to the